Alright, I'm going to do this video again because this is some of the dumbest advice I've ever heard. Watch this video real quick, then we'll get into it.
If you have to shoot somebody in your own house, I just learned a new trick. After you have to shoot them and defend yourself, take one bullet and put it in the ceiling, because the cops have no idea if you shot him first or then the warning shot. But what you're going to tell them is, I gave a warning shot, the guy didn't flee, I had to stand my ground and kill him in my house.
Alright, the reason why I'm doing this video again is because there's a lot of people that are actually buying into this garbage. Regardless of what this guy or what the Commander-in-Chief says, there is no such thing as a warning shot. Deadly force is deadly force. End of story. And here's the thing, at the end of the video, he says, I have stand my ground. Okay, if you have stand your ground laws in your state, why are you worried about it? If somebody breaks into your house and you end up using deadly force on them, guess what? The police are going to show up. It's not going to be a secret. If you live in a big city and you have homicide detectives, those are some of the best interrogators in the world. So if somebody breaks into your house and you use deadly force on them, and then you fire a warning shot afterwards, that's going to require you to lie to homicide detectives. That's a bad idea. They can detect those lies a mile away. And then something he's not thinking about is the safety aspect of it. Do you live in a 2-story house? Do you live on the ground floor of an apartment complex? Do you have kids? And if so, do they stay in the bedroom on the 2nd story? These are things that you have to think about. I've seen small caliber rounds go through multiple drywalls. And if somebody else ends up getting hit because of your warning shot, you are now held responsible. Remember rule number 4, you are responsible for every single round. Know your target and what lies beyond it. I really hope that you guys can help me gain traction on this video for educational purposes, because the amount of traction that it's gained on his video is insane, and what's even more insane is the fact that people are buying into it. One last thing that some people aren't going to consider. If you're the average citizen and somebody comes breaking into your house and you use deadly force on them, your adrenaline's going to dump. Your heart rate's going to hit about 170 plus. There's a really good chance you're going to have shit in your shorts. And if you have a family, immediately after the encounter, you're probably going to gather your family and hide somewhere inside the house. Now, this isn't a good idea. I recommend keeping eyes on that suspect at all times. But unless you've been in this situation before, you're not going to know how you're going to react to it. What I'm getting at is that guy might not be dead. And with medical technology being the way it is, there's a really high likelihood that he might survive. If that happens, guess who's going to be a witness? Homicide detectives are going to question him too. And if stories don't align, there's a really good chance that you might be on the hook. Anyway, I'm on YouTube and Instagram now, so drop me a follow.